Welcome to A Driver for Food. I'm your host, Tony. Yeah, I'm actually driving in the Detroit market, Detroit area. So I've been driving for, let's say, I've been actually driving for Grub Hub for over 2 years. That's about right. So started in 2017. So it would have been 16 though, but yeah, 2017. So that's about right. Yeah, I'm actually doing this channel and things regards to uh, food delivery. Now I came from rideshare environment, doing Uber. I started off as an Uber driver, Lyft driver, now Grub Hub. But let's talk about Grub Hub for a little bit. Grub Hub, it's one of those services that we definitely enjoy. We do like and things, but there's a lot of changes, as you guys already know, and things. A lot of changes and things. So I'm really talking more about things that I'm really talking about more things that Grubhub can actually do in order to fix some of the issues. Now, you have premier drivers. I'm a premier driver. I've been a premier driver for a long time. I see some of the changes that Grubhub is trying to do and things, but before I get into that, let's just talk about what it really is. We're talking about some of the things that Grubhub should really emphasize on, because again, your company is built off of the backs of the drivers, plain and simple, first of all. So therefore, Matt Maloney and the guys that are up in that upper, I guess you say, board of directors, you guys should really listen to your drivers, because you're losing a lot of premier drivers over to the competition. Now, this stuff that you already have heard before, and I'm just another driver just saying the same thing. You're not allowing or giving enough incentives, for the premier drivers. Some of the suggestions that we wanted to point out is that other than just allowing us to slot a time being available on Thursdays, when you used to be able to offer the Grubhub contributions, you got rid of that. You have to give those incentives for people that are taking all of the rides, everything out of the pipe. Yeah, you're offering Excel and things, Grubhub Excel for catering orders, $150 and up, which is great. But I'm actually a Grubhub for Works driver as well, but that didn't really pan out as well. What DoorDash has been doing, they're partnering with the catering companies, and this is why DoorDash is getting them so much more business on the catering versus Grubhub. You guys got to start allowing more partnerships with other companies in, like DoorDash is doing, because again, you're losing to the competition. So even though Grubhub for Works, I mean, that started back in 2017 as well. I was one of the first originals doing Grubhub for Works. It's in the downtown market. We had one in the suburbs. That was a flop. It's hard to build a trying to work and make a living off of Grubhub for Works, type of deal. And I've done it, but it's not there. The demand is just not there as opposed to the other big cities. So you guys got to figure out, or pretty much not really figure out. You're already mirroring what DoorDash is already doing already. So what I'm saying is that there are some things that you guys gonna really have to consider doing in order to be successful. Because again, we said it over and over and over again. You guys gonna have to really pay attention to the drivers. We're telling you guys what works and what doesn't work. And again, this is another situation here. This is another issue that we're experiencing right now. Premier really doesn't mean very much if you're not willing to give up enough incentives for reward those that are driving. But when we get these crappy orders and stuff like that, it allows people to cherry pick. We don't get the contributions no more. What is the alternative other than just saying, well, we're gonna get you some, first on the schedule thing, and then not only that, get a couple of little perks and Stride Health and all this. It's just not enough. We need more. So yeah, if you want to consider this video as a criticism, I'm looking at it as this. I'm just kind of pointing out things. Criticism, some people don't like the word criticism because it sounds so negative. But what I'm saying is that I'm pointing out some of the things that you guys, there's a problem, and I'm pointing out and giving you guys some solutions in order to fix what is going on. This is what's been happening here, you know. So it gets very frustrating, you know, when you're doing Premiere, taking every ride. I drive a very fuel efficient vehicle. I drive a Prius and things. So, but at the same time, we don't like to be wasting my time with these little orders. You are already punishing people for bad behavior. Continue to do that, but don't punish your top drivers at the same time. Your premier drivers, you're losing them. You know, there's only a small percent of premier drivers out there, I'm sure, because nobody, if the incentives are gone, nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody, but majority of the people don't want to take a 15-minute order on the other side of town where they're only getting like $5 or $6 tip included, or if there's no tip at all. So this is what I'm saying though, you know, you guys are financially in trouble. I looked at the stocks the other day. I think it was like 40 something dollars a share. You guys used to control 70% of the market. Now you're down to like 30% of the market, 30 something percent of the market. I hope you guys are really listening to and taking heed of what's going on. You're in a reactive state right now as opposed to a pre-active state. You know, you want to take some type of, you know, instead of reacting, you know, you want to take some type of initiative. You want to take some initiative, you know, be more, you know, just listen to your drivers is what I'm trying to say. Take some initiative here and take some responsibility. You know, Matt, you got, man, you know, you're going to have to change, man. You still stuck in the old 2015 mindset. It's not, it's a whole different animal, my man. You have to start listening because, like I said, though, you know, it's not working. It's not working. I don't know what you're going to offer different from Excel, Grub Hub Excel versus Grub Hub for Works. You know, because it was evident that Grub Hub for Works didn't really work that well. You know, I hear rumors that you guys are going to be getting rid of it. You got to open up some partnerships. Now, I don't know what you guys are doing on the back end for Excel, but I hope in hell it ain't like how Grub Hub for Works is, man. I really hope that that's not the case. You guys got some loyal Grub Hub restaurants. And basically, I've talked to some of them. They're not really happy with the service because if the drivers are not treated well, it's going to force them to have to go to the competition, which they already have done that. They already went to DoorDash. So this is what I'm saying. You guys can fix this thing. It's not doom and gloom all the way yet. It's not lights out yet. But you have a CEO that is stuck in a linear thinking that, okay, I've been successful. It's ego at this point. I've been successful. I've gotten this business, this and that kind of deal. But at the same time, look around you, you know. This is a whole different animal, Matt Maloney. It's a whole different animal. So that's why I was compelled to make this video, point out some of the things that need to be addressed, what else that needs to be addressed as well. Because like I said, you have to start treating your drivers a little bit better. If you treat your premier drivers better, I guarantee that your drivers that's cherry picking their these rides will want to become premier drivers as well. If they see the perks. Right now, premier drivers are complaining that don't even think about trying to take every order through the pipe because there's no incentives. You're not given. This is one of the things though. Very few I run across that are premier drivers. Most people are just comfortable being partner, you know. And I don't know what the percentage is on pro drivers, but there's no incentive. You got to be willing to give up more, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about for the company. You have to be willing to give up a little bit more. But I think I said enough here. I think I'm about to go over my time. Let me see here. Yeah, my time is still looking good, I guess. So, but other than that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be willing to give up some time, give up some more perks. You got to be willing to do that and things. So if you can't do that, the competition will. And DoorDash is definitely proving that, though, guys. So hopefully you'll be able to take heed of this video. This is a driver for food. I'm going to be doing a lot of other videos and things. I figure, because I've got a block slot that's about to happen. It's going to start around 11. So I got it from 11 to, I think it's 1:30 or 2 p.m. And then I go from there. So I'm going to be working most of the day Friday as well. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. That's my phone. Peace.